You're watching Ticket TV. Like, share, and subscribe on your way in.
All right, you guys. So salute everybody tapping on in. Appreciate all y'all that's going to join the stream, man. Like, share, subscribe, and let's get right into this video, man. Appreciate everybody that's been supporting the channel, supporting the stream, tapping on in. Y'all already know what's up, man. Y'all know how we get down, man. And let's get into this story, man. And talk about Marcellus Wiley, ex-NFL football player who is good friends with Jason Whitlock. I was surprised I didn't see Jason Whitlock talking about this today. There's a lot of celebration going on when a recent case got dismissed due to lack of, I guess, evidence in that case against Marcellus Wiley, and people were running around the internet saying, hey, man, people need to be saying this and saying that as far as an apologies, but Marcellus Wiley has numerous other allegations out against him from other women spanning back decades. And so now his situation, where it had looked temporarily as if it had gotten better with this situation with Annemarie Wiley, has apparently took a turn for the worse now, as Marcellus Wiley's estranged wife, Annemarie, according to the reports, has now came out and stated that she is going to show a judge in court evidence of her injuries from this man from back when she claims that he abused and assaulted her throughout their relationship. Now, to go through what she has accused him of in the history that these two have, Annemarie Wiley, she has filed explosive court documents accusing Marcellus Wiley of years of physical violence, sexual abuse, all wording her, verbal and emotional abuse, financial control, and intimidation. Now, these allegations came to light after an incident over the 4th of July weekend in 2026, which led to his arrest. And she filed subsequently for divorce and temporary restraining order. Now, Marcellus Wiley denied all those allegations, and that case was dismissed due to, I guess it was lack of evidence in that case. And so that was the hotel incident in Florida in July of this year, where she alleged that during a heated argument at the hotel, Marcellus told her that he was going to kill her, leaving her terrified for her safety. Now, she reported that he put his hands on her without consent, using his finger and pointing in her cheek to cause her harm when he made these alleged statements, right? And so basically, they had to dismiss that charge because they couldn't find the corroboration for that charge, according to reports on that case. But she also have accused Marcellus Wiley of multiple instances of R-wording her. In her restraining order request, she accused Marcellus of R-wording her multiple times throughout their 12-year marriage. She claimed that he R-worded her once in 2012 and 3 separate times in early 2026 this year. Court documents state that during a January 2026 assault, he allegedly dragged her out of bed, hit her in the head, and R-worded her while telling her that she was, quote unquote, his property and had to do what he said. Now, she claimed that he R-worded her a second time that day and again 2 days later. Now, she's also accused that in 2019, when she was 9 months pregnant, that Marcellus Wiley threw a soda bottle at her head. She's also alleged that he struck her in the face with shoes during an argument in 2025. And she's detailed a pattern of behavior where he allegedly routinely punched, kicked, and berated her, often in front of their 3 children, she claims. Now, also, she claims financial control, saying that, he subjected her to extreme financial control and intimidation to keep her isolated. She cited a continuous and escalated pattern of verbal and emotional abuse that left her and her children in quote unquote survival mode. And Marcellus Wiley has answered and called all these accusations baseless claims and lies. And Marcellus claims that he has evidence, which I haven't seen any of the evidence he had yet. I don't know if he's shown it. I haven't seen any of the evidence that he said he has. But now, Annemarie Wiley, according to the reports that y'all see on the screen, she is now going to bring her evidence, against Jason Whitlock's boy. Now, apparently, according to the reports that just came out today, Annemarie Wiley has evidence that she claims that's going to court. Now, she claims she has evidence that she's presenting in court which are photographs showing physical injuries that she claims, right? That at the next upcoming domestic violence hearing against Marcellus Wiley, she's going to show this shit to the judge. Now, according to the new court documents obtained by TMZ, Annemarie and Marcellus are scheduled to testify in what is expected to be a highly intense legal battle over her request for a permanent restraining order against him. Now, apparently, Annemarie plans to submit photographic evidence of injuries she claims she suffered during an alleged physical attack by Marcellus Wiley in 2024. Now, those photos reportedly show injuries to her back, her leg, and her shoulder from Marcellus Wiley, right? In 2024, she claims she has photos that she has compiled and kept as evidence against Marcellus Wiley. She's going to be showing these photos from that incident, not the one in the hotel in July, but the one back then. And to the brother who said, I'm a sucker, now you a sucker. Wait till I finish reading the rest of the allegations against Jason Whitlock boy Marcellus Wiley. Wait till I finish reading the rest of the allegations. You know how many women he got alleging against him? He got women since he was in college alleging against him. They suing him in the college. No, you the sucker, sucker. Now get off your knees talking about somebody so lame, boy. Yeah, you get me. You mad, boy? You mad? You mad? You mad? Don't get mad at me. Get mad at Marcellus. He the one. Jason Whitlock won the boy. That's his boy. Marcellus. So all the girls lying. Marcellus said, didn't he say those cases was thrown out? Those cases have not been thrown out from those other girls that's suing him civilly. Marcellus Wiley got multiple girls. One girl said she was 13 when the nigga started trying to groom her. So don't get mad at me. Get mad at yourself. You understand what I'm saying? To the person saying injury pictures aren't proof of anything. Well, what are you talking about? Because if you don't have any pictures, then people will say you don't have any proof. But if you actually have pictures, that goes to show that you have some evidence of these events. Duh. Because what you would do is you would take actual pictures of your injuries. See, that's the one thing that you got to understand, right? So while you saying this, you need to know your role and shut your mouth. Like I said before, go look at all those allegations he got in the Rolling Stone magazine from all those other women. The one girl in college who said that he R-worded her, she was a virgin and asked him don't do it. And all the stuff, all the demonic stuff she claimed he was saying to her. What about the other woman that said he R-worded her too? Right? What about the girl that said that she was 13 years old and Marcellus allegedly was inviting her over to the crib to help clean his CDs? Come on, get out of here, man. Talking about that nigga pulled up to her school when she was 13. Stop, y'all niggas need to stop. This shit was all in the Rolling Stone, nigga. And y'all niggas gonna come in here. That's Jason Whitlock, boy. Jason Whitlock don't want to talk about none of that. That right there is still in court. They not only suing Marcellus, they suing the school. They say they want the school to release his records. Yeah, they said they want Columbia University to release his records. That's right. You ain't come get mad at me, nigga. You get off your knees, nigga. Know what I'm saying? Tell them to release them records. If the school got records, tell them to release it. Yeah, that's Jason Whitlock, boy. Jason Whitlock come talk shit about everybody else except for his boy. Yeah, that's right. Jason Whitlock come out here, harass Deion Sanders, all these people for no reason, right? So you and I know you shouldn't have no problem with somebody saying a story about Marcellus Wiley. To the person says taking Marcellus Wiley's side, no, sir, not the almighty Marcellus Wiley, who's high and almighty Art Thou. I know y'all ain't out here talking about that guy. Not the Marcellus Wiley who looks like, who sits high and looks low, who's the most educated upon everybody. I know y'all niggas ain't in here talking. And to the person who says don't slander, I ain't slandering him. I'm reading the allegations. That's not slander. You need to know what slander is, sucker. Point blank, period. And to the person who says even she said he did not do anything till she was legal. No, she said he groomed her at 13 years old. What is you talking about, nigga? Did you read the article? She said the nigga groomed her. The nigga was coming up to her middle school. The nigga had her coming over to the crib, clean CDs and shit like that. Go look at the story. And then she said as soon as she turned 18, the nigga flew her out to where she was at, all worded her. That's exactly what she said. What the hell is wrong with you, son? That's what she said. I didn't accuse Marcellus of that. I'm reading what she said. You know, Jason Whitlock's boy. That nigga. Yeah. The one who always looked down on everybody else. The one who had all that shit to talk about Deshaun Watson when Deshaun Watson was going through all his allegations. Oh, yeah, I know y'all forgot that. You don't want me to play that tape. Yeah, you don't want me to play that tape, what he was saying when Deshaun Watson was going through his shit. Yeah. All, you know, just different people that Marcellus Wiley has criticized over the years in the black community, right? Him trying to be slick. How high and mighty, high art thou, right? Woe is me. Like I said, him and Jason Whitlock, I don't believe either one of them, dog. I just keep it real with you, man. I don't believe him or Jason Whitlock. And like I said, when Jason Whitlock's your mans, that's all I need to know. Period. I got zero respect for Jason Whitlock. Real talk. You understand what I'm saying? So let's keep going. You ain't got to believe I'm wrong on this one. You say whatever you want to say. He got multiple women that's got allegations against him. You said, did I say anything when the charges got dropped? No, because he got 5 other charges against him. Because Marcellus Wiley said that the other case was dismissed, and then when later on it wasn't dismissed. It was a lie. It wasn't dismissed. He still got multiple other women. In fact, that case is expanded against him. He actually went on his Twitter. I got the tweet. He went on his Twitter to announce that, oh, this has been thrown. And that wasn't true. That actual case expanded. It had more women that added on to that case with allegations against this guy. Yeah, it's kind of, it ain't so fun when the rabbit got that thing. Yeah. You hanging around Jason Whitlock. You know what I'm saying? You know Jason Whitlock, who talked down about everybody, then hide behind, oh, well, I'm trying to just teach everybody not to do what I did. Talk about people like a dog, right? Talk about primetime Deion Sanders like a dog who ain't did nothing to nobody, right? Talk about his son Shadur Sanders like a dog who ain't did nothing to nobody. Nah, that nigga take a little bit of, reporting on him. Point blank period. And somebody talking about a hater because his politics. Nah, ain't nobody no hater. Nigga, I'm reporting the news. If you don't like it, nigga, get your ass out of here, nigga. Point blank period. I know one thing, though, I'm gonna be looking at them pictures she bring up in court when they go to court, nigga. When they go to court, nigga, I'm gonna be looking at those pictures, nigga. So don't get mad at me. I'm gonna be looking at those pictures when they go to court. That's a fact. She also intends to submit a much older photo from March of 2014, where she claims that he hurt and injured her lip. So she has what she claims multiple photos of alleged abuse from Marcellus Wiley, right? And that photographic evidence is being brought forward as a part of the family court battle in Los Angeles over domestic violence restraining order and divorce. So this move comes shortly after criminal prosecutors in Florida had dropped those battery charges against Marcellus because they felt that the testimonial evidence from the 4th of July hotel incident lacked enough corroboration to guarantee a criminal conviction, not because he was proven innocent. So she's using these fast photos now to establish a documented history of abuse in that family court. Now, Marcellus, he continues to defend himself and say that this is not true, right? So the person said, you hate him being a Republican. I don't care about his politics. I don't know anything about his politics. I don't care about Republicans or Democrats. Fuck them both. I've never voted before in my life. I don't care about either side. I think both sides are full of shit, all of them. So it's not about politics. It's about, it's funny to me how these guys can sit up here and talk about people, right? See, y'all ain't got no problem when they sit up here running their mouth about Colin Kaepernick and all these other guys that ain't bothering them, right? But then when somebody reports on them, you mofos got a problem. Nah, we're going to keep that same goddamn energy, right? When they had all that energy for Colin Kaepernick, when Colin Kaepernick was, standing up for black folks, right? Who's the one that always trying to calm y'all down when people stand up for black folks? Think about that. So the person said, what's my beef with Jason Whitlock? He did me a favor. Jason Whitlock is on the internet and can't even get 1 million subscribers. That nigga was on TV for a decade. Shut up, nigga. He's whack. He signed with Blaze Pizza, nigga. That's all you need to know. Talking about he did somebody a favor. He can't even get 1 million views on YouTube, and that motherfucker had a 10-year plus head start on national TV. Sit down and shut up. Talking about I did him a favor. Stir frying his ass. He don't want no smoke with me. Me and him have been into it multiple times. What is you talking about? So the person said I'm being biased. No, I'm not being biased. I'm not being biased. I'm literally not being biased. I'm not being biased. We'll see in court though, because that case goes to court very soon, and we will report on that case. Because I like evidence. I'm a man. I want to see evidence. Marcellus Wiley said he got evidence to prove his innocence. Why he ain't show it? I'm just saying. Don't tell me you innocent. Nigga, Carmelo Anthony's parents told us he was a good kid until we seen his case file. Show me the proof, nigga. That's all I'm saying. Show me the proof. Show me the proof. Period. That's all y'all gotta do. Right? I'm not trying to hear none of that. Right. That's the point. Nobody never accused Colin of that. Marcellus Wiley has multiple women who have accused him of R-word, grooming, sexual assault, all this other stuff. What is you talking about? That's my point. If it was one girl, I'd say, okay, no problem, whatever. If it was two girls, I'd say, I'm skeptical. When you start to get into 3, 4, and 5, man, come on, man. Stop playing games, nigga. And these girls don't even know each other. Think about this. These are different girls at different times that don't even know each other. One was 13. One was in college at Columbia. Well, come on, y'all stop this shit. So you talking about different girls that's coming out with allegations against this nigga all through different times. Right? To the person who says the evidence knows, listen, you're not understanding. That was just that one situation. She never said he punched her in the face. All she said was he pointed in her face. See, that's what y'all niggas don't understand. She never said that he assaulted her to the point where she had bruises. She never said that. I'm talking about in Florida. She only said he poked her in the cheek and told her, threatening that he was going to kill her. That's what she said he did. Right? So she's not going to have bruises or anything like that to show. But the other cases where she claimed that he assaulted her, she claims she has photos for that. And that she's going to show that shit in court. And if she shows it in court, I just want to see what niggas going to say. If she come with timestamps and show these photos in court, I just want to know what niggas going to say. And don't act like, oh, why she say a lot of women get their ass beat and stay in relationships for a long time. That's true. These are the allegations that's been brought against Marcellus Wiley. Right? I want you to think about this, right? Somebody said the wife is running the play. How you know she running the play? You don't know her. Neither do I. So we really don't know. This is the thing. I don't live with Marcellus and them, so I don't know. I know one thing, though. Marcellus Wiley always got something to say about black folks. But it's funny how black folks is taking up for Marcellus Wiley. Right? Mr. Woe is thou. Woe is me. Marcellus Wiley. Right? Right? I'm just saying. He probably listening right now. Quiet or on a burner account. You never know. He might be listening right now. Right? I just want to be honest with y'all. Since y'all niggas want to talk. Right? Right? Remember when they had Black Lives Matter? He was one of the prominent people that went against Black Lives Matter. Marcellus Wiley. Remember that? You remember that? He went off on Black Lives Matter when they had initially bought that official mission statement, which included the language about disrupting the Western prescribed nuclear family structure. Right? Marcellus argued that dismantling the traditional family structure destroys black households, and that being a father and a husband is the most important mission for uplifting the community, is what he said. Right? And then he criticized leagues like the NBA and WNBA for putting Black Lives Matter on the courts. He called it polarizing and argued that identity politics divide people rather than unifying them. Right? Right? So what are you talking about? What are you talking about? Right? Marcellus Wiley was the dude who said, hey, man, the black folks in the community need to openly face the issues with gangs, violence, envy, and jealousy rather than blaming outside forces exclusively. This is the guy who was saying all that shit. I just want you to know what he's been saying, right? right? Marcellus Wiley says social class is a much bigger factor in life success than race in modern America, right? He's criticized activists who attribute struggle, you know what I'm saying, a lot of the struggles to systemic racism, suggesting that economic disparities affect people of all backgrounds, is what he said, right? And when he went in on Colin Kaepernick, he questioned whether Colin Kaepernick, who was raised by affluent white parents, had actually felt the true weight of struggles faced by impoverished people. This is what he was saying, right? He's accused black people of pandering, right? He's criticized Ryan Clark, Shannon Sharp, and accused them of introducing race in the sports debates where it doesn't belong. He said he accused Ryan Clark of being racially biased in favor of black quarterbacks and aimed Ryan Clark's, and he claimed, I should say, that Ryan Clark allows social political biases to cloud facts. This is all the shit that Marcellus Wiley has said, right? Marcellus Wiley also has criticized figures who continuously lean into racial commentary, man. He called it racial pandering, driven by deep-rooted insecurities rather than objective journalism, right? And he's had skepticism of the term black excellence. So Marcellus Wiley, he questioned the usefulness of racial buzzwords like black excellence. He argued that true excellence transcends race, and that placing racial labels on achievements can sometimes narrow the scope of human accomplishment. You want me to keep going? You want me to keep going? What else he said? What else Marcellus Wiley don't say it? Or y'all niggas want me to just stop right here? See, when I really start to get to cooking, nigga, I get to cooking, nigga. Don't make me get into what Jason Whitlock don't say it. Right? I'm just saying. Right? See, you a brother from Compton, but went to Columbia. It seemed like some things up there, you know what I'm saying? I'm just keeping it real with y'all. And so the person said, Wiley ain't lied about shit. My brother, you said he ain't lied about nothing. Well, the girl said he lied about our word. That's what they said. So I don't know what you talking about. I don't know what you talking about at all. Right? Marcellus Wiley is the same dude that opposed remember they had the defund the police movement? The defund the police movement, remember they had that? Marcellus Wiley is the same dude who was praising law enforcement. So following those racial justice protests of 2020, Marcellus Wiley, he firmly split from many black activists by publicly rejecting calls to defund the police. And despite him growing up in Compton and being mistakenly held at gunpoint by police as a youth, Marcellus Wiley stated that his overall experiences with law enforcement were overwhelmingly positive. You want me to keep going? You want me to keep cooking? To the nigga who said I was wrong about Diddy. No, I'm not. Diddy's in prison right now, and he's getting ready to get hit with life when they hit his ass with this guy they're going to murder for hire Rico. Sit down and shut up. You want to keep going? We can keep going about Marcellus. See, y'all ignore all this stuff. I'm giving y'all all facts. I'm giving y'all all facts. Nigga coming here get mad at me. That nigga went against the defund the police movement. That nigga was from Compton, California. Where do we know the police was some of the most diabolical in this world? Didn't they have to shut down the Compton Police Department because of corruption, nigga? Get out of here, man. Y'all niggas is crazy as hell, man. So the person that I ignore the same shit, you a fucking lie. Tell me one person why I ignore it with somebody I like. You a goddamn lie, fool. Tell me where. They mad at me now for cooking Carmelo Anthony when I got his case filed. Nigga, sit down and shut up, nigga. What is you talking about, lame? What is you talking about, lame? Since you running your mouth, I'll keep going. Yeah, so despite him growing up in Compton, when they was trying to defund the police department because of all of the violence and unjust shit that was happening to black folks. You know what Marcellus Wiley did? He opposed that movement. Come on, man. Marcellus Wiley, despite growing up in Compton, California, and he was mistakenly held at gunpoint by the police as a youngster. This is what Marcellus Wiley did. He stated that his overall experience with law enforcement was positive, but they went and locked his ass up on some weak allegations. Just now. Cut the shit, man. You want me to keep going? Now y'all want to talk about, oh, they ain't right, man. No, nigga. Stand on that shit you were saying before. See, when I start pulling out all these facts, niggas get quiet. So you was taking up for the police all the time until they came and arrested your ass again. Or for the first time, I should say. The other time you had to run in with them was allegedly when you was a youth and they mistakenly pulled a gun on you. Right? Come on, man. I'll keep going. See, y'all niggas want me to keep going, I'll keep going, man. This the same nigga that was arguing that removing the police funding would harm high black crime neighborhoods the most, and that the community's primary issues stem from a lack of stable nuclear families rather than a systemic police problem, is what that nigga said. He said instead of a police problem, we watch your police officers do all this nefarious shit to people, black people. We seen it. Y'all look online every day. We saw a goddamn George Floyd get murdered by a police officer in front of the whole world, nigga. Right? Since y'all niggas want to play this game with me, nigga, I'm cut from a different cloth, nigga. You quiet? Why you quiet now? Now that I'm pulling out all this stuff this nigga done said over the years, because I studied him and Jason Whitlock style. What y'all gonna say now? All y'all niggas ready to come in here and jump off a cliff for these dudes that ain't even jumped off a cliff for y'all. Make it make sense. They just want to come in here bumping his gums to me. He the same dude that denied that Colin Kaepernick got blackballed. We all saw that shit. We all saw Colin Kaepernick get blackballed, nigga. With a straight face. He denied that Kaepernick got blackballed. Right? So the mainstream black media unified around the idea that the NFL colluded to keep Kaepernick out the league due to his racial justice protest. Marcellus Wiley was one of the ones who pushed back. He went on ESPN Sports Nation and argued that Colin Kaepernick was not being blackballed for his political views. He said that Colin Kaepernick was getting out of the league because of his performance. That's what he said. Not because he was blackballed. Think about that. Right? Talking about he launched his protest at the time when he lacked the football leverage to force the 49ers' hand. Y'all niggas forgot all this, right? Man, I don't want to hear none of that, man. Y'all niggas, like I said, y'all niggas cap. When I start bringing out this real casework and paperwork, nigga, y'all niggas ain't finna say nothing to me, nigga. I remember everything, nigga. I remember everything, nigga. Right? Like I said, I ain't gonna forget about that shit. Right? What about this criticism of the Bubba Wallace noose incident? Remember the Bubba Wallace, the race car driver? The black race NASCAR driver? Y'all remember that shit? The incident he had with the noose? Do everybody remember that in the comment section? That was back in 2020. So that was when a garage pull rope shaped like a noose was found in the stall of Bubba Wallace's, and his stall, right? Where the dude who was driving NASCAR, right? So the sports world was acting with outrage. So an FBI investigation revealed that the rope had been there for months as a standard garage door pull and was not a hate crime. So Marcellus Wiley, he criticized Bubba Wallace in the media for rushing to claim racism before knowing the facts. He argued that the incident was an example of people desperately searching for racism where it didn't exist. So why should people be mad at that girl for making claims against him when we haven't even been able to see all her evidence yet? So I'm not rushing to no decision against that girl. Unless she don't come in with no evidence, I ain't got nothing to say. If she come with evidence, then hey man, nigga, it's up. He told y'all don't, he lectured y'all on that shit. Y'all ain't coming here talking that shit to me, nigga. Talking about something that was an incident, that was an example of people desperately searching for racism where it didn't exist. This is what he said. When we know all the stereotypes that's been around NASCAR, we ain't got to talk about that. We ain't got to talk about that. He rejected the idea of cultural appropriation. Remember that? Since y'all niggas want to get down with me, nigga, let's get down, nigga. Marcellus Wiley dismissed complaints regarding cultural appropriation, the idea that white people shouldn't adopt aspects of black culture, hair, or fashion. He argued that culture is meant to be shared and integrated. He claims that getting upset when other races appreciate or mirror black culture trends is counterproductive and keeps people divided in racial silos. That's what he said. Remember when people was getting tired of that girl Rachel Dolezal out here trying to copy black folks and act like she was black? Come on, man. Y'all niggas need to stop playing. They come out here putting braids in their hair and all this other shit, doing shit trying to act like they. But Rachel Dolezal, she really pretended and masqueraded as a black woman. Y'all niggas want to keep playing this game with me? Y'all niggas better stop playing this game with me, man. Run up on this fire and get burnt. This ain't the one right here. Straight up, yo. So y'all saying all this shit y'all saying. Y'all niggas need to do y'all history, y'all research. Nigga, I got 10 years worth of content on Marcellus Wiley and Jason Whitlock. They had a TV show together. They was doing a whole lot of capping over there. For years, they was doing capping. I heard him. He got more mad at Ryan Clark than I ever seen him get at Jason Whitlock. And look how Whitlock was moving. And y'all niggas ain't got nothing to say? Man, stop it, nigga. Stop it. So, yeah, they better stop playing with me, man, before I really come and just keep ethering their ass, man. Because this is too easy, man. So, yeah, I'm going to wait to see what the wife's evidence look like. I'm going to do what Marcellus said. I'm going to wait to see what the evidence. I'm not going to rush to judgment against that girl. A lot of y'all rushing to judgment against her. Oh, yeah, she's the gold digger. No. I'm going to do what Marcellus said. I'm going to wait to see what type of evidence she has first before I make my final decision. That's what that nigga said. Don't get mad at me. He said that people be rushing to racism. We need to wait to see. Come on, bro. Y'all niggas in here capping, nigga. Like I said, man, like, share, subscribe, man. Ain't in here capping, nigga. For real. It ain't gonna tell me you lucky to have Jason Whitlock. Man, Jason Whitlock was on TV for 10 years and can't get 1 million subscribers on his own. And he was on national TV programs. Stop this shit, bro. He ain't really like that, nigga. Y'all let me know what y'all think, man. Salute to everybody tapped on in, man. Appreciate all y'all. You know what I'm saying? Like, share, and subscribe, man. I know what's up, man. Hey, we always appreciate the support, and if you guys want to do so, you can use the Cash App or PayPal links. They'll be in the description box below this video or pinned at the top of the comments. The top donators will be announced every month.
All right, you guys, hope y'all enjoyed the video. Like, share, and subscribe. Make sure y'all cop the merch, and make sure that you get the weight loss formula. The links to that will be in the description box below this video. Check out our next video coming up right now.